Welcome back to the Ultimate Wolf. Hope you guys can hear me. I'm using a new headset. And I'm really going to try a shotgun test. But yeah, hopefully you guys can hear me. But yeah, I'm doing another video. I'll be back to regular videos tomorrow, Thursday, and then next week. I'll be back with regular reviews as the menu takes the camera. So I'm showing the Fanmade mode that I made for. I guess editing the title. I don't know. I would know. Alright, just fix the title. Two. But yeah, so here's my granted, these are all the robot modes. I don't have them in order of the names because these were like the order I got them. I did get Tolani and Trashmaster recently. You can see them in frame. But yeah, I'm going to show the fan mode. I came up with the. Well, I don't really have names for them. I was originally also planning to do this Thursday, but I changed plans around. I was originally planning to do Ironworks, Wingfingers, and Black Roritchi. So I created theirs first, and eventually got Line and Trashmaster, and I improved upon it. I armored them up even more. I do even have a couple, just, I do even size for instance, the leader deluxe, from Legacy, and then the core, just so you can like get, and micro master, just so you guys can get a sense of scale with how big this fan mode is. And obviously there's a base mode too. There's a combined robot form, and there's the combined base mode. So I'll do the three, and then I'll move on to the other two. I'm just making sure I have everything ready. There. Ready. So assign the core, the legs, the Voyager. I was just fixing it apart on another figure. Anyone can make this. You just gotta have these four figures. I mean, or if you have the Legacy scrapbook, you can also make it. I don't know, the modes here. I'm just getting one figure to stand. He was trying to fall over. Leaning up against another figure. Just making sure I have the last two right. But just so you can like get a scale. But as you see, if you have the figures, or the figures of that toe line. I almost said it in the order of the title, but that's not how they're organized on the table. But you can see toe line, Wingfinger, Trashmaster, Ironworks, and Trashmaster. Ironworks, Wingfinger, Roritchi, and toe line are all deluxes each, but they're all weaponizer or champions. That more are all weaponizers, and well, I'll talk about more, but I'll just quickly mention it. Toline is a remold of Scrapbook, and Scrapbook is a champion weaponizer from the Legacy Evolution line, from the Legacy line. So that's why. I'll save that for his review. Yes, I will do full reviews on Trashmaster and Toline eventually. So you're at least seeing one form, and then I'll do the instructions way later. later. And I do have TFCon in March. I got like another concert actually next weekend. And I actually haven't made another one that might fortunately have to be canceled again November. Well, I won't say what date. Alright. So there's all figures you need for this. Well, for the 5 form because I use all 5. I'll say this: some parts you cannot. Some parts I didn't use in the combinations. So I just start off in robot mode, but to split them up into their weapon parts, I put those two off to the side because they're not. I didn't make them with with this form. And hopefully I remember how to make it. It's been a minute since I actually made this one. So I'm just gonna quickly remove their weapons. Granted, I did reviews on, well, 2 of these on Wingfinger, I believe, and, oh, I did Wingfinger, I don't think I did Ironworks. I'm gonna do their combined form, and their base mode, and for both of them. And then I'll show off, then I'll put them back into the combined form for all 5 of them, and then I'll do the base form again, then upgrade base form. I'm just getting everybody, as you see, into their individual components. On this real quick. There we go. I'm not going to transform them again, just at a time. Okay. Just taking everything apart. And it will get big. It's gonna, well, they're all deluxes right now. Like here, I can clearly show. So, granted, I removed his arm, but there. That's Roritchi and Wheeljack's. Yeah, you can see they're the same height as I rotate the camera down. Yeah, you can see they're the same height. So, just to give you an example. Okay, I'm gonna quickly take apart Roritchi and, well, split him up the rest of the way. All the bits you see. I didn't do any mods or nothing to top this command out, top this form out. And I just took my time and figured it out. I'm going to remove this lower section. Okay. Split. Okay, so there, that's everything. So I'm gonna put them like together, step at a time. One section at a time. So for the legs, I believe it was you do use his feet and put everything else aside, just so I have room for the middle. So I believe he's the feet, and then we take Ironworks again, but we take his legs this time. You're gonna use the 5mm port, 5mm port, line it up again. This will give him his new feet for this form. And yes, it still has angle tilt. They also have their same articulation. Some might just be limited just to the way how I put the parts together. So there's that. Okay, so that's the legs all done. So you see, I just took Black Roach's legs and Bumpy and just put them right there, and then I threw on Ironworks' legs. So we're going to take Wingfinger's arms, these pieces, the port right there. I want to rotate out right there, so that way they're facing opposite sides. So there's ports right here. I just line them up. I believe I do it on this side, or that was backwards. Yeah, so that way it gives it a little armament right there, and then right there. Okay, so that side's done. That side is done. Okay. If I miss your comments, give me a sec, and then I'll redo it. There. So that way he has knee pads, knee armor. Okay, that's done for now. We're going to set these to the side just for now. I'll put them back here. And so that way I can work on it. So, let's see, we're going to take Ironworks' torso. We're going to leave it like this. We're going to put this on. This is going to be loose. I believe I rotate this side up to give it a little bit more stability. No, because that way a backpack connects. I know. If something's wrong, I'll fix it. So you want that way, because this will form how the legs connect. And you want to take Ironworks' normal leg space, and this will go right there on the back. On that port. Yeah, and then you want to leave these down, because then that gives a little detail. And it's easy combination, once you know what you're doing. Okay. Okay, let me just bring out a little bit. Right there, because that's the upper body of Ironworks done. Well, what we're working with right now. So you see, you just take the black Roritchi's torso and put the lower torso and put it there, and then you take Ironworks' back, his lower this torso, and put down the back. That's done for now. And now we're just going to basically work on the arms. Not all the pieces will be used, so I'll work on the left one. That's a little easier. Well, easier to make. Okay, so for the left arm, we will be actually using his left hand. Okay. We're going to use this port. So you want to take this, you want to peg that in at the top. It will get loose, but it will be fine. You want to rotate around so that way it sits right there. And I'm pushing that in, so now it's a tighter connection. Okay, so now we're going to take black Roritchi's arms. You want to put them up with the port up like so, and I do rotate the bicep. Up like so on both sides. On the second port, put that right there, so that we have the 2 ports up. And the 2 ports up are crucial. You can put it on either port and just do it there. So now he has like arm cannons to help defend himself. You're gonna take his Ironworks shield, and this will just peg onto the ports from there. Just so that way it gives him like a little bit more armor. And that will help hold these together. Like so, I'm pushing that in there so that way it at least holds in there. And now with these, we're almost done, and now you're going to take his torso. You just want to just kind of like rotate these in. These 2 ports right there, will ports will peg into these ports. You just gotta line them up and push. And line up and push in. I do bring this slightly up just to give it, enough clearance. And that's the left arm done. Granted, if you want to, I believe you can give him his gun. So he has 3 guns. But there, that's the left arm done. And now, oh, by the way, for this form, I probably should say you're not going to use this, but everything else. And I don't think we might use the hook for it. Yeah, everything else. So you want to take the shield, flatten it out. Want to put the dagger in, you just put it in. Either way, I just do that, so that way the port's not visible. Yeah, I believe I do leave the hook on, just to give it detail. Well, detail, because you don't really have to remove it. And by the way, this arm is a lot easier to make. You're going to take the head from Wingfinger and just peg it in. And that's that arm done. So that way he has 1 giant blade arm with, you can say shield. Yeah, you can give him the gun. 2. Don't worry, we're almost done with the basement, and the gun just picks into his left hand. And yeah, he'll hold it, so he can blast. So there's 3, it's 3-barrel gun, and then you have the giant sword. Well, a sword with the hook. So there, that's the arm. So backpack is easy to do, because now, if you recall, how Ironworks had these 2 ports up there that I never used. Now this is where we'll use them. Because I think I did this, so that way you saw that. And then I did use these ports, I did line them up wrong side because I don't have the hollow bits pointing forward. I do leave the blades in. I believe I brought this down. Once I do this multiple times. Right up. And then I attach the blade in at the feet. Believe that's what I did. So that way it will give them wings. Okay, same thing. I'm just gonna quickly do that. Just put that in the base, twist, 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 push. Yeah, so that way it like give them a wing. Put this in, put that in. And leave that. Yeah, I brought that. Okay, well, that's right. Yeah, because it's for the other mode. I did leave that straight. I'm just gonna try to get that straight. There. So it's something like that. Don't worry, everything will. There we go. I didn't have that. Well, at the right angle. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put everything opposite side, and we're gonna, well, both arms, everything. Okay, so we're gonna attach. Let me restrain out the camera. Angle. Okay, that should be good for now. Like, yeah, it might fall over. This one's more stable than the other one for robot mode. But the other one has more armor, so you can see armor mode. Okay, so the feet, you can see they go right there, as I realize that's not fully in camera. Frame, I mean. And the torso. Wobbly, okay. Let me just see if I can balance him out and bring him up. Here, I can do that, so there for now. And do the same thing, connect, slide, drop. I said drop down, not move. Drop in, push, it's tight, but once you get it's tight connection, but it does hold. Hold it in, secure. Just bring in to the middle. So yeah, he's stable. I'm just gonna slightly get him in a pose just to help with the stability. I don't think I have one of the legs pushing for me. That could be why. Yeah, okay. So that way he's stable. I'm gonna rotate. I'm just gonna rotate up the thigh. Just so that way it gives him stable. Gives him stable. Bring back in the knee. Back. Okay. To bring that down a little bit so that way it's not looking up. Alright, you see there. Okay, so for the arms, this side just gets pegged in onto the same ports. Alright, there we go. Rotate. Right there. Straighten out. That way, instead you get 3 barrels. There we go. 3 barrels, and yeah, you see this is where it's going to start to kind of have them tip over. But there you get 3 barrels. instead. Ironworks can hold, you just gotta get another arm. Ooh, he can't hold the weight, you just gotta give him the balance. I'm not gonna oppose them as I just knock over all that stuff. Okay. Make sure he's balanced. There you go. You just straighten out that arm. Bring it back up. Now I just reuse that port. Yeah, I got that one of the steps wrong. You don't move Wingfinger's torso like that. That's for the other configuration. So yeah, you for this bit you just want it to be seen straight, so that way it's clearance. And that just pegs into that port. Come on, Ironworks stand. Yeah, so you can see he has 3 guns. I'm just rotating that so that way it's a little bit more straight. 3 guns. 3 guns and a giant blade. Hooray. Okay, so now the last 2 bits, you know, there's the 2 5mm ports from the legs that we put on earlier. And these just go down. Drop down on them. On both sides, this might get in the way. A little bit. There we go. Oh, wait, no. Let me just get him standing straight, then I can finish the last adjust. Okay. So there, he's stable. Right. Ironworks. There we go. Well, there. Just tilt these forward. Because they looks a little off. There, so that's everything. Let me just bring down. No, I just want to bring this out an inch. But there's everything. So you can see there's everything. I'll try to get in close, but it might fall apart. Like you can see I just put backward his legs, the Wingfinger for the annies, and then everything else. Or, because granted, I mean, yeah, it might fall over. Yeah, I know these bits aren't straight as they could be. Should be, but I mean, it's a fan mode, it's not visual. I'm just making sure everything's straight. It was not. I like how the wings kind of sit right there. Let me just get balanced. And here, you know what, I can do this too, or I can bring it up the leg, so now straight, let me straight everything out, let me push everything in. Push. And just try to get it straightened back out. I mean, it's the arm cable going down. There. Now, I just want to kind of give. But there's everything. So you can see there's the guns, there's the wings. You can see. Let me just tag in and bring up. Right. Oh, and just bring that forward. Alright, so you can see how he looks from a distance. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick comparison. And here he is with just Trashmaster. Yeah, you can see he's way, way bigger than Trashmaster. But put him right there. Yeah, he's still bigger than him, but is he bigger than? I'm gonna do a quick comparison. Here is Leader Prime. Yeah, Prime is it's not the it's almost the same height as the leader class, so I made a deluxe a leader. Alright. I'm just gonna quickly do a quick comparison so I don't take forever because I still have three other modes now. I'm gonna do it. There is with deluxe Earth Reservoir Jack. Here is with core class Prime. So you can see if you want with the core, and real quick, here he is with on the bot flank, I believe. Top shot. Top shot from Siege. Just so you can get a sense of scale. Okay, so now I'm gonna re-detach everything, and I'm going to use every part, and everything has a new place for base mode. And I do use everything, so I use his torso. So I'm gonna just detach everything. It's fine if he falls over because he's not really gonna stand. Yep, come apart, perfect. Leave this gun, we do leave attached. This we do pull off because this has a new place. This has a new place. Everything has a new place, essentially. Yeah, everything does have a new place. I'm just quickly breaking him back into a million parts. Real quick. Remove the legs, remove the wings. Legs and wings stay the same. Those bits do. Remove the knee. That's just quickly detaching everything, and I'm going to do it slowly. So, remove that. Pull. Oh, that's a little tight. And other leg. Okay, so I'm going to work with the base assembly first, so clear everything out of the way. Well, the pieces that we aren't using. Do this, we do that. Okay. Okay, so you see now everything's apart again. So for this one, we're going to rotate his head around, rotate up, push in. We're going to attach this back to roll and just peg that in the back. Perfect. Bring this out. Okay, so now these bits, you want to flip this upside down. This whole leg assembly upside down. So that way this kind of looks like a stabilizer, and then bring this out. You want it like angled, push, and then you also want to bring this in on both sides. So angle, so that way it's flat, because this will act as a stabilizer for the base mode. Angle, flip, out. Right there, I'm just gonna attach this, so connect these ports in the feet with the thighs, and rotate forward. Rotate forward. So that way it's kind of like that. And I believe we're doing is up. See how it's unstable? We're gonna fix that inside. for that, I believe. But this is going to form his base mode. Well, this formation. Take Black Roritchi's torso, you're going to flip upside down. So flip his head at 180, flip out these tabs. So you see there's the clip. This is important. No, this is important. You're going to come to the back, you're going to clip it here, onto that clip, that existing clip, angle, clip in. There. So it's nice and tight. This will act as the stabilizer for base mode. So, and it will look something like that, I believe. For now. So you can see that as a third wheel, well, another brace, just to help support this beast. Combine notes that way also looks like a bridge, and like an entryway. I just realized when the foot came untabbed. It looked like one of the foot came untabbed from where I was looking, but it did not. Okay, so these sides you want to angle up. Okay, now I can bring the camera slightly up. Make sure this is straight as it can be. Okay, so let's work on the right side, which is maybe this side. We're gonna take an arm. I'll take this side, so this will peg into the port. So one, he has a new gun placement. And I take this and I peg this on the back port, and voila, he has a, either you could say this is a shade right there, so it's shaded, or if it gets hot, or a little landing pad right there. Alright, that's that side done. This side you do want it angled up slightly. I'm going to bring this to the left, well, to my right. You're going to bend this at the bend, straight bend, right there. Bend up. Clip this onto the front clip right there. We just angle up a little bit. Clip in. Right there. So just get all that nice and straight. Okay. I believe that part just sits down. This sits flat, this is flat. Take your opposite cannon, this one gets the sword bit, and I just leave that upside down. And I have no idea where I put the sword at. But yeah, never mind. Okay. So remove the sword from here. It's been a long day, so don't get me started. I forgot where it's at. Okay. Sword sits there. Perfect. Peg this back on. I believe I use the same port, the middle one. Just so that way it at least gives it slightly armor. So that way he has two front guns at the base. Okay, so now we're gonna build the second gun. And this is why I removed this, because now you know how we have these guns combined. For a sec. So this gets here on this port. This rotates out. That rotates out after you drop it. You bring in that port. This will peg in right there. Out, and now I take this, I believe I spun this out, and then I put the hook on here on this side, and I tagged the in into the shoulder, so that way it's in the center. Unless I think I actually put it up higher here. Yeah, I believe I put it up there, so that way it sits higher and it doesn't really get blocked, and it's not loose. Disconnection. Okay. Flat. Okay, right there. Just slightly angle forward. Right there. Okay. No loose car. Hey Adam, it's been a minute. You missed what was it? You missed Sunday's unboxing. It was either Sunday. Yeah, it was Sunday. It was either Sunday or Saturday. You missed Sunday's. You missed that unboxing. It was either. Yeah, it might have been Sunday's unboxing. It was either this Sunday or Saturday. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, John. Yeah, John was worried because you really weren't there. You literally just missed the three combined mode, but don't worry, it's in the thumbnail. So once you see the thumbnail, you'll see that. Yeah, you're good. I unboxed the other two figures. I will bring them back out after I finish the base mode and stuff. Okay, so everything else will get used. Yeah, dude, your race also started at like 6 p.m. my time, and yours it usually starts at 7 my well, it usually ends, yeah, it usually starts at 7. Yeah, your race started early, didn't it? Or the race? Because it started like at 6 my time, and I also was planning to do the stream earlier too. Because yeah, I think your race started early too, early on, earlier than usual, or later than usual. So that's what also kind of threw it off too that day. Yeah, it was. Oh yeah, because I think yeah, I know. I think you guys literally like started the race around 6 my time, and that would have been 9 your time. Which yeah, that was weird too. It was. Yeah, because John was well, asking. You thought because it's usually rare because you're usually on well all the live streams. But yeah, I opened 2 figures. Sin showed sorry 3 figures. Sin showed up too. But I also did the stream earlier, so that was instead of us hanging out like at 3 to 4 a.m. my time, 7 a.m. 6 or 7 a.m. your time. I did it earlier, so that it's early in the day, and then hopefully others could join in. So that's also kind of why I did start it earlier than usual. So I'll say that. But so that way it's not like late in the day, like I mentioned. Alright, you flip these up on both sides, and then you peg this section into the back using that port right there. Because this is where the head of it will peg in. And then these go right here, Duke. Okay, okay, you're coming off, alright. Okay, there. So now I'm just gonna reattach that assembly that just popped off. I mean, it's pegged. Once I get it secured, it will look better because I didn't even have the securing piece that holds this in. So yeah, I straighten that out. I straighten this out. I mean, I could have something wrong, but it's been a minute since I did this one. John Joker was there. He did join on cam for a minute. Yeah, he told the story of the sexy lakes. How his friend bought the breaking limbs that you mentioned the other stream. I'm just trying to make it a little stable because it looks like it's off. It looks good still. New York did stop by. I chatted with him too that stream. Okay, but yeah, now I'm gonna work on the top of the base for a minute. I flip that port in and I use the other port and I bring this forward. Alright, so you can see that looks like kind of the top. Okay, yeah, something's wrong. I don't have the back angled. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, John was asking because he said it's weird because, yeah, you're usually on the unboxings. And you weren't this one. But I said you were probably racing. Okay, so you can see that's kind of the tower. It won't stay balanced. The other version stays balanced better, too, because that has a little bit more stuff. There. So you can see there's that. Oh, there we go. I'll do a full shot of it once it's done. So now we just got the last bits. This is back. They sit out. There. So we're gonna take Wingfinger's wings and just straighten them. So, like so, just straighten out. So then once you, because this isn't gonna peg on there, remember the hands pieces. So I peg them on sideways like so, so you can see there's the like blade just to give it a little extra detail, and then I peg this on top on that port. Same port, same side. So that way it forms like, detail. And then I do the same thing on the opposite side. Oh, I'm not sure if he told you one of your friends had subscribed like a few weeks ago. Not a few weeks ago, when on the last unboxing you were in. Probably when I unboxed the Nemesis Leo Prime, that one, where John Joker mentioned sexy legs, where M. Berg stopped by. King Pit Dog or something like that. He's one of your racing buddies. He's stepped to the channel. He's the one who usually streams the races on YouTube. You were actually in a party chat with him the other night. I almost joined too, but I didn't. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure everything's nice and straight. Angle this forward. I'm almost done. Just gonna bring the base slightly back. Yeah, he subbed too. He commented on that stream. Okay, I know some stuff with this mode might be out of frame, but I'm not done yet. I'm just saying because at the top and then no, the comments is black on that side. So if you notice, there's a gap in the back, in the middle. There's a gap. I do fix that. I do fix the gap. In the original pictures for recent, I never really did that. I put it like this on somewhere else. So you notice, so there's two ports right there. Make sure this is straight. That's fully clipped in. Bend this in. Right there. Bring this straight. Okay. So now this is where I angle these bits in. And well, I bring that in so that with these two ports, and then I do have it either, I think I have it up or down. Like I said, it's been a minute. I peg in fully, there we go. I believe down was better, works better. It was up. That's out of place. Nope. No. I'm just taking off camera so that I can fight with it. Can you hear me good too? Probably should ask that since I'm not using the other. I'm using a different type of headset. Okay, yeah, it up works better. I'm fixing something, so I just took it off camera. That was good, good. Okay, because the last time I did a review, like Metalhawk's review, I had the other headphones. This time I'm actually using AirPods. So, and plus there's no cords I had to deal with. Okay, I believe up was better, or up works better, I should say. And I do have the backdrop, like the way how I had it in the Black Cyric review, just to make it easier. And it's because the way there's another reason why I have it this way, is when I did the other reviews, well, the normal reviews way, I was standing up the whole entire time. Which I mean that's fine, but yeah, I was standing up the whole entire time. This way, I'm sitting down, which is comfortable. So if I have to do like sit on the streams, I got it fixed. I gotta orient the Wingfinger's head, and so yeah, I'm gonna refix the base. Well, I can do it. Camera as another piece pops off. As a string from the table gets caught on my face and the arms. Okay, stuff is popping off, so I'm gonna fix it. Beat this. Okay, so the piece is balanced. Stay, 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 stay. Here. Here, I can also do that, but then that way I lose range. Well, visibility. Strange. Okay, let me just straighten out. Straighten out. Straighten out. It fell over. It broke when I was working on the top part. And the back was clipped. I'll fix that. Okay, so peg it at the front or the back port. Straighten it out. Perfect. So that way it looks like a wrapper shape, like I mentioned. I'm going to lower. I'll leave the camera up high so I don't want to lower it. Let me just angle. But yeah, and the reason why I didn't do I just did the early stream because, like, say, you know how many people join when I do the late streams, like right now, for example. Do you see how many people join before you? No one. So you can see if I do it earlier, more people join in too, because it's late at night right now or early in the morning. But like I said, if I do it earlier in the days, then more people could join. And instead of like saying, hey, we have to go to bed. Like I was chatting with Mother Dragon, she could watch, but she went to bed. But yeah. Okay, there. So that's done. That's stable. Yeah, see, early is good. Yeah, so that's why I might start doing them, at least the unboxings early. Because then, as you see, we don't. Because Adam, do you, here, be honest. Do you like how we stay up early in the morning for you? Or very early in the morning for you for hours? Because granted, it gets tired if it's early in the morning, but in the night, then other people, yeah, you get other people like on the East Coast or others can join better. There we go. I gotta peg this side in. No, do not fall apart again. As soon as I'm done with this, then it's done. Yeah, I was just letting you know. But hey, maybe I can start before your race so that you can at least watch a few minutes and or yeah, you know what I mean. Balance. Come on. This is why you need balance in your life, not drama. Balance. What? Do you need to go back to school and learn about balance? As I pop off the like Roritchi torso piece on. There we go. No. I mean, let me make this clear. If you couldn't tell, this space mode is not stable. That's why I keep saying you need to go back to school for balance. Balance is key for this space mode. And also, it's key for the other robot mode. There, you know what, I'm not gonna fight with it. That's, I believe, how I split it. So I mean, you get the idea. Granted, I had to strain everything out, and it's just gonna keep falling over. So that's done. Here, it just takes timing to get it balanced. That's that base mode. So I'm gonna take everything apart one last second to last time. Also, if you can tell, there's a Wingfinger's torso right there between the legs. So yeah, there. All right, I'm gonna remove everything again. I'm gonna remove everything again. Remove everything again. I'm gonna remove everything again. I'm just gonna put all these parts over here. Peg, 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 peg. I'm just saying everything off to one side so it's easier. Peg, 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 and peg again, peg again. Now, it's like how the original base mode, robot mode, there was some parts that weren't used. Yeah, this part will have stuff that's not used. Actually, more parts that aren't used. Same for base mode too. Okay, I'm just getting everything off to the side. Going to unclick that. Put you back in. There's more parts unused. I'm just leaving everything back up into its individual components real quick. Okay, good. You work for me. That like popped off by itself. I think that's almost everything that popped off. There was a part that fell. There we go. I knew it fell. I just didn't know where it fell exactly. Okay, yeah. You see, there's a bunch of parts, and I probably should say that the modes that I was showing off. Well, I'm showing off is my original designs too. So they're not anyone else's. So I'm not like stealing. Hey, someone's designs. Okay, that's that. I probably, I should have done a comparison, but I mean, I could do it with the version 2.0 of the base. So here's what the new figures. I'm not going to transform them or anything, just to save time. But there's one, excuse me, and here's two. I'll bring out the other one when I do a comparison. The comparisons with the robot modes. There's two. Trashmaster and Toyline. Trashmaster, Toyline. Right there, I do also have Korkos Prime, but he's off to the side. I didn't bring him in as I bumped the camera. Okay, so this mode's gonna be this mode's gonna be less stable than the others, than the other mode. Sorry, I was checking something. Somebody was blowing up my phone. Alright, but there, you can see there's both robot modes. I'm not gonna take them apart. Well, I'm not gonna transform them. Alright, I'm gonna separate them into a billion pieces. A billion pieces. I'm just gonna quickly remove their germ hands. I'll remove because everything gets removed on this quiet. Everything gets removed. Some pieces won't be used. I know we use his torso, so I'm just gonna set him off to that side, that section off to the side. I don't think we use everyone else. I don't think we use the other torsos. Be wrong, but there. Let's remove. I'm just separating the junky Trashmaster into his individual parts. I'm just seeing the last bit. Alright, I don't need the torso anymore from him, so that's pretty much everything. I know some pieces I don't use, so let's work on the feet. So we're gonna take black Roritchi's legs. Granted, I'm gonna build it part by part instead of like going into the whole like, yeah, I'm gonna do it like step by step like that. Yeah, step by step. Okay, let's start the camera low so I can show you. Right there, that works. Okay. Okay. So for the feet, it's the same way as the other way. So just flip these in, flip straight. So these will be the new feet. We're gonna take Trashmaster's leg. Make sure you have the corresponding side. Right there. You're going to peg. There's a peg right there. Just line up, peg in. But you see this lines up good. Better. Okay, like so, and you're taking this bit, I believe, and you're slapping that onto the side leg. That's a leg for him, all done. All done. This right there, so you can see the example, same thing, just the line up, the line up, in, it will sit flush. Rotate. It's going to sit a little bit off because there's tabs. Take this and take that. Okay. So that way he has a little bit, it's a little bit more armor. That weapon goes off to the side. That weapon does go off to the side. So these are the new feet. Okay. But like I said, I'm doing part by part. Okay, I'm gonna put the blue parts over there. Torso is done. His torso is done. His torso shit over there. Okay, let's do arm assembly. Let's do the right arm. Right arm. Okay, so you just position it right towards the arm section. Okay. Okay, you want it like this. So now we're gonna unclip these ramps from the side of him. All 4 ramps. Just unclip. Be very careful. There, unclip. Set that to the side because I don't need it anymore. Anything for the other side? Clip. Clip. Other side, take this, and the one with the joints, which is right here. These are all the bits for his shield, because this form does have a shield. Yeah, and you notice there's a peg hole, but I'm not done with the shield yet. There's still one more assembly I need to put together. We're going to use this and the blade. And because this will sit in the middle of the weapon. This is the blade. As the shield will peg in using one of these ports on Ironworks' crotch, which I know that's on camera. So you can see that will form the shield. So now let's get the shield armament. The clips go like on the top, on the side, because I think they go on the side, or because I know this one does clip at the top, and then that one clips at the side. Okay, put that one in, and this one goes at the bottom. So line this section up and clip that in. That's the shield. I could have also done, I'll just show you an optional way. You could also want more wider shield, you could have done that too, but you see there's more gaps. Okay, that's the shield, but that's part of the shield. We're going to take this together as the port right there in the middle. I actually have this lower section in the middle to give this flare. To give this a little bit more armor. Right there. I'm just double checking a part because I think I put something on wrong. So I believe that's how I had it. Too, because this will form a giant shield piece, and then that will connect right there onto his arm. That whole side's done. Other side, I think I just gave him his gun. Left arm is done because I just gave him the gun. So there, that just pegs in, and I'll just bring that down. Okay, that's the arms done. Now it's time for the rest of the arm. You'll see what I mean, because because now for the rest of the arms. So we're going, because we do these, the rest of the bits. So you're going to take one side of the feet. There, straighten this out. You take one of these exhaust bits. These go on the front tire. Right there, and then I also do like lower this, so that way it's a little bit more lower. Straight. Okay, so take the corresponding side, this side, peg that in at the top. So this will give him 4 arms, too. So you want it like that. Because this will complete an arm, and then I give him one of these guns. Right there, so that way when you bend it. And then I also take this side, I also peg it up higher into that port, and then I do rotate this forward, so now once I give him the guns, he's going to have not 1, but 4 blasters on each side. 4 blasters on each arm. So when you bring it forward, it's going to look like that. I believe, yeah, like that. So, and then we're going to take one of the arms, the opposite side, and then now you're going to, either arm and just peg these in the ports at the back of that arm. Right there. And this will connect onto the arms, I believe. Yeah, this will connect to Ironworks' arm. There, that's the full side done. And then that will connect right there. And now same thing for the other side. Peg this in. Peg in. And do the same thing, shoulder, shoulder. With that wheel. Spike, and I need to bring that up because that way it rests right there. Push. And lower, and then I lower that wheel. Right there. So it's sitting in a notch. Sorry, I was just fixing that side. And then I give them the arm and put it on the shoulder. So that way instead he has not one gun, like the 3 guns, like the original. He has 5 guns. 5 guns and a giant shield. And then just peg in and line push in. Okay. Make sure that's straight. I don't think we use these bits and this one. I don't think we use those sides, so I'll just remove them for now. Okay, quit the cannons. I believe that's almost it. Take the other arm, rotate forward, and that will like give it little shoulder armor. Okay, and this will do the same thing. This will peg on that shoulder. Square, peg in. It's tighter because I don't have to worry about this. Alright. Because that's how that arm will fully look. Like, granted, some stuff might be out of frame. And then that side's gonna look normal. Okay, that's the arms done. And for a little detail, I can peg I don't think this is made in the picture. I peg the spike cannon right there. The spike one. And I peg the hook in the opposite way, facing it down. I think I did, but then it was loose. Right there, so you get the hook. Up there. Alright, so now I believe everything else is just the backpack, which here I can at least assemble the figure, so let's get the camera up a bit. Okay, please, balance. I'm gonna bring it up so I can retell. This will drop on. You want to make sure it's snapped in fully, pushed in fully, because now that's gonna give him a leg, and you can already see it's out frame. Out, out. Want to make sure it's pegged in firmly, or I'll do that. And trust me, when I was designing these, I thought in many different ways. This is the one that looked the coolest. I think I even made one of toe line and Trashmaster. That one didn't make it in the cut. And the cut, but it didn't really look good either. There, so you could see there's that. So now I'm gonna bring them up again. By bringing the camera up, I'm gonna drop this on the right shoulder, on the left shoulder, the figure. That side does it a little loose there. So you can see, yes, boom, boom. No, yeah, it's a little loose on that side. And then the shield just gets pegged on the other side. That was the hook assembly. Angle down, angle in. Yeah, so you can see he has one. Alright, arm. I'm gonna bring this cannon up just for now. And this side up. 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 Right there. And then I can bring this up and this up. So yeah, you can see it has not one but multiple armor points. The hook fell. Oh, and if you think that looks cool, I am not done yet. I gotta add the backpack, so I'm just gonna get in balance a bit more, so that way he's not looking down. He's looking more straight on. So you can see, I mean, it's bulky, and yeah, it's gonna get the backpack part. So I'm just okay. We want to put this where with these ports on the back, facing down or upwards. I believe it was upwards. I could be wrong about this part. Yeah, I believe it was, so you can see it from the front. Put this, but you want to make sure these ports are sticking back. Oh, because I do give that connection. I think I even removed Ironworks gun hook too. Green, yeah, because that way. No. Hold in. There. Yeah, I removed there. Remove that. Okay, so in the torso. There. Now, everything else you see here, well, the extra parts, everything gets used. By the way, I'm almost done. Alright, so these bits just go like the OG version, the original version, so I'm just gonna do one side and I'll do the other side. One side, bend that forward, connect it with the feet, straighten out, straighten out, straighten out, and go this to the back. So you want it like there, and that will just peg in right there. And with that, I can angle a little back. Let me bring human frame. Okay, so do the same thing. Do it another way. Oh, yeah, it still connect. So I just, because now this side's in the back, I rotate it to the front and peg that right there. Juke, try to angle that with that, but I do angle back. Give it that like extra layer. There. But okay. And then that port, and then I attach the wing. Like this. Don't worry, the hollow bits are on the back. There. And go up. And so you can see there's a port. I take that sword again. And do that. Don't worry, we're not. I'm almost done. I'm just gonna kind of get him leaning back. See, he's gonna fall over. I mean, it's too much weight for right now. I do even give him a little bit too much backpack. That's another reason why he fell over. There. There, I'm gonna adjust him, his pose, so. And now I take these bits, I kind of do it the same way. I rotate this down. I peg this into the back. Or I leave it up. I do bring these flat back, so it kind of gives it a little rest point. Because then now these bits go right there, and then these two pegs will peg into the back at an angle. And right there. These two go in the back. You just want to kind of get at the right angle. While holding in place. And push. So you want to apply even force, push, and then I can rotate this up and back. Okay. That's everything. I'm just gonna straighten him out because you can see he won't really hold. I mean, he'll hold better, it's just the feet are a little looser. And one side wasn't fully like connected at the thigh, so maybe. And once you because that's the back, that's the side, front. Let me just make sure everything's straight and easy and aligned as best as it can be. Let me bring this out and this side out. And there, that's that. So that way it kind of looks like if you want, I mean, you could use the Wingfinger's beak piece on his back as a giant weapon. There, and I believe that's it. Crazy. Adam, if you think this is crazy, wait until you see the final form. The base one. Adam, if you think that's crazy, wait until you see the one. Adam, there's still one more mode to go. And obviously you saw the base mode how it originally looked, because I improve upon that with everything on there. I give it a lot more detail. A little bit, and it's a little bit more stable, so it won't keep falling over like I had issues when I did the first base mode. Okay, so I'm gonna sorry, there was a string, I almost bumped it, and that's it's red. Alright, so I'm just gonna do the same thing I did. Remove everything from it. But I mean, as you see, it's stable because like the chest would be wobbly. I mean, that arm can't really hold its pose, but right there, no, so it won't. That type won't really hold. That's the. It's. I mean, it's heavy too, and it's also the legs. Like they almost did the splits. Okay, but there. So I'm just gonna go remove everything again. But there are 2 more times, just depending if I do put it back in the original form tonight or not. I'll remove everything. Remove everything. Remove everything. Remove everything. Remove everything. I'm just gonna keep singing it until I'm done. Remove everything. Yeah. Remove everything. Remove everything. Alright, so Toline's torso goes away. I don't need that. I hate him. I just realized I never did comparisons. I'm doing quick comparisons and I'm removing everything. I just didn't do comparisons. Just so you can see how big this form is. Give me a quick sec. I'm lucky I didn't take it like fully apart. Okay, you go here. You go here. Yeah, I'm quickly. I never did comparison. So yeah, if you want to get a size of how big this is, you'll find out in a sec. Let me go grab Toline again, because I threw him off to the side as soon as I was done with him. Well, as soon as I thought I was done. Okay, I got the legs back on. I'm gonna try to keep him balanced so he can look good. I'm gonna leave the weapons out just to give him a little bit more flair. Now I just gotta attach the other arm, which that one I didn't fully take apart yet. Only the hook fell. The hook is on the off even peg, but I'll talk about that more. It's review. I'll do a review. I will do a full on individual review of Twine and Trashmaster later on. I think it's the Robot Heroes set that is reviewed on Tuesday, on this Thursday, and then I think it's Legacy and the Studio Series next week. Okay, arms are on, and weapons on. I need to restrain that and restrain that, and try to keep them stable. Nope. I'm gonna work on the back real quick. Nope, as the hook just the hook almost attacked me. As the hook came off and it almost attacked me. So that's what I meant. Well, it came off and it almost hit me. So okay, the wings are back on. And Conveyor set is easy. I just got to do that. Let me just re-rotate these hinges because these aren't straight. I don't have them. No, great. Sorry, I put the beak on and the beak almost fell off, so I had to quickly fix it. The peg. And I'm gonna attach the hook. Let me make sure he's stable. And then in frame. I'll do that in frame. And, oh my god, he's more balanced than the other times I did it. Okay, let me just quickly get you a scale. A scale. Let me just bring that hinge out so that way that means it doesn't look like the scale. Okay, let me get him. I'm gonna set back a little bit more. Okay, let me go a quick scale. Let me just make sure I lower him down. Okay, I'll do small and big. Small too big. Big just for scale. Here he is with Top Shot from Siege. Yeah, you can see how big he is. He's like right there. Here, that's how big he is. Okay, there's Top Shot. I'm just quickly holding him. Okay, holding him. Here is the Kingdom 4 Class Prime Adam. This is the third pickup that I picked up when I picked up the Toadline and Trashmaster. So yeah, you can see he's right there. Okay, quick Earthrise Wheeljack. A little bit bigger. I think this is how the size were the four of them were, and then Trashmaster's a little bigger. Okay. I'm just also, if you can't tell, I'm doing quick comparisons. Yeah, He's almost as big as the kingdom, as the legacy. So prime, like here. I knew it. I knew it. No. 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 Let me push that back down. Push this up. And out. There we go. Yeah, you can see. There. I mean, you see he's almost as big as him. I'm not gonna. Alright. Now, it's time for me to dismantle this beast. Again. And again. Oh, good, the hook fell off. As you see, I'm just throwing pieces right now. I'm done. For a minute. I do know we're gonna need Ironworks torso and his leg panels again. His legs again. Too, and I do know we're not gonna need toe line. Might need might need more pieces, but granted I can grab them. Just want to separate that. You want to separate that from that. That from that. Wingfinger's head, yes, we might need. Remove that, remove that. Remove that, because that's his. I'll go in detail again. Yeah, this goes there. Believe me, we're almost done. Bring it a little closer. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. That's done. I'm gonna set this off the side just in case, because I know we do something with it. That's done. That's done. That's done. I think I do something with that shield, be the sword piece again. Done. Ooh, that piece went flying. Okay. And I just threw Fallen Sorcerer off to the side. I'm gonna take apart the shield. That's done. I'm gonna remove that piece in a sec. That's done. I do know we need this hook, but that's like off to the side. I'll grab this. I'll grab Ironworks hook in a sec, because I do think we use it for this form. Mode form. And we also do use Fast Track Torso. Again. I'll grab the hook in a sec. Just remove all the leg panels. Remove all the guns. Remove all the weapons. I almost hit the stop button. I almost hit the stop button on accident. Okay, let me grab this hook, Ironworks hook, and then I should be good. Alright, so now this is the second base. The first one, it had stability issues. It had 2 guns. This one has 2 guns, but it's more bigger. Okay, so let's start. So we're gonna take I should say this, the main portion is the same how we did it for the original, but there's gonna be major differences. Let me go clip the ramps on. Back to the legs, I'm holding the torso, so let me just clip this on. Clip through. You know it's the same side once you know, well, once this lines up with that port, as you see, and the clip is pointing backwards. Push, 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 push. Give me a second to snap it back on. Okay, that's on. We're gonna use this. Let me go clip the same piece back on. Yeah, You see if you don't notice pieces, that's why I'm putting them off to the side for now. Pushing them back, I should say. This side gets angled again. This gets bent in. This one stays flat. And this gets pranged out. And this gets angled in. Okay, and we give him his waist, which I threw over there. Okay, bring out the hips again like we did, just bring them out to the side. And yeah, I know it's off camera. Too, okay. Clip in and angle. I just realized I never flipped this bit out. Okay, as I bump the camera there. Okay. Black Roritchi's torso does get back put on the same way how I did it the first way, but it gives a little different. I do change parts up. And I think I do clip of the arm on the left side. So scuba knot. Okay. Right there, so that way it's still angled. I mean, it's still stable. He's got flippers. Oh, scuba bot. Oh, iron. You mean this one? This one, the torso. This one right here, or another bot. This one that I'm pointing at with the ramps. Oh, you answer whenever you're ready. This clips here. That one. It's Ironworks. It's Ironworks. Ironworks. Ironworks, the first one in the timeline, in the title. Okay. Ironworks. It's Ironworks. Here, you know what? Let's work on the back, because this is going to be different. Ironworks. Yeah, this is how I clipped that right there. So we're going to use these. We're going to use the drill. This is going to get pegged in down here, just to give it a little bit more detail. A bit more covering. I'm going to see if I can rotate around. Rotate. But it's Ironworks, the one here. That's Ironworks. Now to give it more detail, we're going to take these again, I believe. Yeah. This will clip onto the port. Onto the port right there. That way it kind of acts as stabilizers for the base. The base. Right there. So, alright, maybe it might work better if I flip it on the other side. So there's that notch, and then this side can move up. But it's Ironworks we were talking about. Yeah, I think that works better because there's that low notch. And now since there's these supports, the guns go right here on the back. Let's just say for example, somebody decides to sneak up on the base. There's two guns here, and as you saw in the original build, fan mode didn't have that, so it has extra firepower. I was just saying that also while I was finding this one. Extra firepower at the back. Because you don't want someone sneaking up on your base from the back. This at least gives it like guns. 2 extra guns. And that should also help the stability. Okay, I'm gonna rotate back to the front. That's it for the back. Kind of move the camera up there. But so you can see it looks more stable. It doesn't look like angled, kind of how the original one was. I just see if I can blend that out a little bit now. Okay, so let's give him. So I take the foot, I just put it back in alt mode, but right there on both sides. So I do it like this, and then I peg it onto the middle port. Right there. Nope. I untabbed it on myself. It wasn't the figure's fault this time. Let me straighten this out again. It was I just pushed on it too hard, and I untabbed it. But any trial and error. So you can see this way it has ports on the front. This is going to help out. So same thing, just flip the foot, make sure that port is straight, and peg it into the middle port where it pegged in the cap sections. Okay, so it looks like that, and now this clip gets back clipped in. It still holds. So unclipped it. Bring it up a little bit. So now, obviously, the original base, had okay stability. I'm talking about the first base mode with the 3 of them. This one is using all 5. You haven't seen the 5th one yet. Okay. So that way, now, here, let me see if I can center it a little bit. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna take the cab feet, and I just clean it up by pushing that port in and port post in, and I do angle, like so, on both sides, so that way there's a port post right there, unless I have it that way. Okay. I have it bent the wrong way, I think that could have been why. No. Yeah, I didn't pull it out all the way, because you bend it in a little bit more. And let me line this up. I've done this mode before, I swear. No. I need to do this off camera, because it's a little annoying. Guess what? As soon as I do it off camera, it works. It works. So let me straighten everything back out. Straighten everything back out. And then I kind of like bring that in so that way. Okay, yeah, you don't want to have it bent all the way or not. Port. I'll be right back. I'll still be here. I'm just gonna check something. It's back. Okay, I know why. I didn't add a piece. It's my side fault. But yeah, I had it on this side. I kind of brought that in just to give it that detail. And there was a piece that I never added. That's why it was fucking up. So I put this right there just to give it that, exhaust in the front. I do the same for the opposite side. I know it's kind of in. I'll zoom out a little bit. There's a piece I never added on, and that's why it's not connecting. There we go. Okay, so that's why. Lower it. There we go. So yeah, I still have these ramps like this. There was just a piece I didn't put on. Yet. I take these and I angle it with the port out because of this. Gives it an extra layer. And it brings it out a little bit. I just straighten this out, straighten that out, and I bring this in and align that port with it on that piece. And that way it's extended, and as you can see, it's, well, stable. There we go. Great. I just give it the base that I put on just for like a detail, decoration. Push in. Okay, that could be why. So angle in. Just clean this. There's the tab there. There's a tab on this side. That's what's blocking it. I know I got it to work. How did I do that? This side sits out. I put it on the wrong way. I just had this flipped around. That's why. Straight. 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 No. Straight. Now. Push this in all the way. Straight. Okay, you see why I need stable. Stability. Sorry, just sliding the backdrop a little bit back. Okay, so there. So you can see how it looks right now. But, I mean, it looks a little better than what you guys saw. Okay, so for armament, I take the guns and I do the same way. And this gets pegged into that foot. Alright, so that way it kind of gets a little armor. There, I just pushed those bits down. Okay, so I add on the right side. Oh, I see. I think I know why. I added something here. I'm gonna work on the left section, uh, the left side over here. So I take the arm, and there's. Yeah, I was just checking a picture. It did that. And I almost hit the power button. Okay. So, okay, so here's the one arm. This one got like pegged into this back port right there. Front port right there. And I just there. So you see that gives that armor. And then with the fist like that, it gives a little bit more stability. And then I put that turret and on that side. I put this like there. Don't worry, guys, I'm almost done. So then we'll be here for another hour. And I peg that onto the wheel peg. Okay. So now he has 3 guns. The 5 guns. 5 guns. Like in robot mode, hooray. Take the opposite arm. Take the opposite arm. Yeah, fell. I just forgot where I put this side in robot mode, that's why. I have to go look at the picture. Again, but I know. But I know now. So you want this arm, the left arm like this. Granted, everything will make sense in a sec. Put the hook, Ironworks hook on this peg and angle that a little bit forward if you want. And I'm doing it a different way. And I take this port, this one, and angled it so you can see he has not one, 2 different port, 2 different hooks, but originally it's like this. I mean, that's how I have it. So this gets off to the side, then we take this side, and this will clip in the same way. There's the clip. post, I peg this into the tire. Tire. Peg that in, straighten out, and I bend that. That way it has like a repair bay. Unless I bring that forward and angle it forward. Okay, there. I'm gonna I'm gonna do this one, so that way I have more range and it looks a little different. And then that way you get the two hooks even. And then that way it helps like give it stability. Somewhat, because there's a tab right there. This will go clipped in here, which this might be a bit harder. This signal's a little bit worse. Stay on your own. Again to this port. Third port in. Okay. That will sit itself out. That will sit itself out. Yeah, so now you have like two different hooks. That whole side I did differently than the original build. I'm gonna slightly also bring this build camera up to make sure all that's flat. And that's flat. There, so you can see it has this little base stand. And the back is flat. So everything else goes up top. I don't think I used these bits. I did use everything you see back there, I think, except the dagger, I didn't use. You know what? Here. I'll put the dagger in a different spot. I'll just pick it in the back of his head. So that way. Also, I just realized the tire gun popped off. Where did the tire gun go? Because I never realized that that tire fell off. There, now I'll reconnect there. That's back in. Okay. Freaking, if you think it's frame base, I'm not even done. I gotta add the tower. I'm gonna just set the frame base. So yeah, I'm gonna just take every piece in the front for a minute. All these pieces do go in places, so I'm just gonna set that right there. Okay. I just don't want to like reaching over. Let me. And if you're free on the PlayStation later, well, yeah, today, I'll definitely hit you up. I need to talk to you for a minute. It's nothing bad. Okay, that's basically done. That's right, because these go on the tire this time. There, so for this side, and so the other side's gonna be the same. I straighten out, I put this in, and I bring that out. That way the wing looks like that. And then that's gonna be one side, and then that's another side. But yeah, if you're on PlayStation today and that you're free, or not in another party, I'll send you a party invite with you, or start a party with you. Because, yeah, I need to talk to someone. Talk to you. But, like I said, it's nothing bad. So, if you see me on, well, I see you online, I'm going to send you an invite. Hopefully you're not in a match. That, or message me, or we could do Discord too, either one works. Discord or PlayStation. Party. Party time low. Yes, party time. Low. Let's just say my weekend. Well, my beginning to this week was bad. People know why. You don't. Okay, there, that's done because this will in to the side. Okay, and the top bit is the same as the original build, so I'll do that real quick and then I'll. So take this, I do leave it with the black this time, forward, bring that back, I flip these up, back up, back up. This is another part that literally just stays the same. Back up, and I peg the neck in there. Which one? Do you want to do PlayStation or Discord? Well, today I don't know. I don't know what time yet. I don't know what time. So I'm just asking. I need to talk to someone. Because I do need to talk to someone about it. Okay, peg these in here and then just bring this down. And rotate up and out. Yes, okay. That works. Yeah, that works for me. That there. We're almost done. You better be. Because if I send a couple invites and you don't join, I'm gonna be mad. Or I'm probably just gonna not talk to you again. Okay. But as you guys can see, it's both. It looks. I mean, it's different than the original one. You get 5 guns, 3 guns, but then with the 2 on the back, so 5. The wings are in a different spot. You still have like the opening right there for a micro message bin to drive through. I mean, you have the turrets on the back. You have the sword on the back. I didn't do everything the same. Like I left the Wingfinger torso off, just so that way it's different. And then I'll show you what part. And obviously, I peg in the feet, the joints at the top. Bend in, and I drop in. This might not work as I thought it would. No, no. I mean, I got it on one side, and then the other side popped off the joint, but I mean, I got it on. Yeah, because there's some stuff that's been happening, and I need to talk to you about it. I'm not done. Do not jinx me. You probably did. Probably did. Let me just bring it in the middle. I'm just seeing if I can bring that, there we go, hinge in, so that way it's not like it's straight. You get that side, you get those hooks right there, you get that cannon right there. Just gonna make sure I push everything in, push everything in. And I'm just gonna bring everything up an inch or two. And you can see, yeah, it's better than the original because these are shorter too. These are shorter than the original one. And this whole front section is new. This section's new. This whole like extended wrap is new. That gun over there is new. It's the same, but it's in a different position. The back has like those two guns. A little bit more stable. Don't worry, I won't fix it. I'm just gonna do a full 360. The hooks right there, I did that by myself on this stream, so it's not like it's something different. Something different, and then so that way at least gives it like a little bit more stability than the original configuration did have. And you can see the well, there's it from the back. It's big. I mean, it's the same height as the original one. That didn't change when I made this one. Just straightening everything out, guns out to legs armor. It's the same height as the original build I made, but it's different. I mean, yeah, it's different because it is neat. I mean, how I managed to get everything together. Granted, there's parts that I left over. Like here, I'm gonna send back. I know the Wingfinger source of that. Yeah, it is neat. That stays at the back. That came unpacked. But yeah, like I did say, it's the same height as the original, but with improvements that the original build did not have. I don't know. Well, let me go fix the connection again. And I'm really just using all the weaponizers. Imagine if I did have the legacy crash bar, the legacy axle grease, and the legacy scrap hook. But I technically do have scrap hook. The toe line figure is a remold of that one figure. So I technically do have scrap hook. So and I already have the black Roritchi. Oh, and one of the other reasons why we thought you weren't there on Saturday or Sunday when I did the stream Because it was a few days ago. It was Saturday. It was Sunday, I think it was. But yeah, anyways, one of the reasons why, because I said you were probably hanging out with your kid. That could be another reason why you weren't on the stream. Because it was granted, like I said, earlier in the day instead of later. So that's another reason why we thought you could have not been there. By the way, John Joker did unbox the Magneto helmet from the Marvel Legends X-Men helmet. The original helmet. The original Magneto helmet. Not the Fox version, too. Where's with him, yes. Oh, okay, so there. See, we got part of it right, but you were also racing at that time, too. So, hey, at least we got part of it right and didn't, like, make a lie or a joke. A lie to people. People have lied to me before. I've gotten them back. But, anyways, I won't go into that. I won't go into that. Sorry, but I unpegged Wingfinger's head. Let me go reattach it and then I'll done. Just gonna quickly stand up and do it. Let's see. I'm also seeing if I can. There, it's stable. Sorry, that was the liner you saw. It was, oh, okay. That explains why. Okay, yeah, I didn't realize because, Canadian and the US, it's different days. Because ours isn't until November. That explains why. Just making sure that the wing is up because I see one side's up. One side's higher than the other side. I guess I didn't even have it. But there, I mean, yeah, it looks good. It looks good. Here, I'm just going to show you what I don't have left, what I have left over real quick. And it's a bunch of parts, too. Let me lower the camera. Let me, here, let me also bring the base back a little bit and then give you that. Okay, so there. Pieces that I did not use were actually quite a bunch. I didn't really know what I could do with this. This just literally stays as the torso, and that's why I didn't use it. That I didn't. I couldn't really put it on the legs. This, I mean, I could put it right there on the port, but it would kind of block that bit. I could put it on the other side. Once again, it's loose. So that's another reason why I didn't do that. I could put it on the. I could put it on the wheel, but the wheel's loose. I mean, I could put it in the hand on this side and angle it backwards. There, I left it lowered, but I managed to attach it. There, so that's another thing I didn't do. Alright, yeah, Wingfinger's torso I can't do anything with. Uh, this torso I can't, Taline's torso I can't do anything. And Trashmaster's weapon I can't do anything with. I mean, there's other ports, but yeah, it's big. Too. And that's all. Here, I'll quickly bring in the core class front just for a quick scale with the base. Let me just fix them. Adam, is it only Fridays and the weekends you race? Here's core class front. Yeah, I don't have. I do have his gun. I don't have it in his hands. Is it only Fridays and weekends you guys race? But yeah, there's core class prime just so you can see up videos with Wingfinger. Saturday, but mostly Sundays. Okay. Alright, so if yeah, okay, that works out, because, like, say if I do a stream, like, I have, like, a boxing stream on, well, at any day except for Friday and Saturday, for example, I could do, oh, two different leagues. For both, wait, for both weeks? For both teams? Well, yeah, let me put it this way. What days do you race on? What days do you race on for both leagues? The same days or two different days? The same days or different days you race on? Yeah, we flip-flop. Oh, two different. Okay, so I got it. Okay. Good. So if it depending, is it the weekend? Do you guys race during the week? Like Monday through Friday, for example? Or if you know, I can talk to you more about it when well, it would go up on the PlayStation too. Also, I just realized that on the camera, it looks like practice on Thursday night. Practice from Thursday on. Okay, so there. Here, how about this? If I have a stream on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I can do those maybe earlier on the days, and then the Friday, the days you do race. When does practice start? At the same time or at different times? Because on the days you race, then I can do those later in the day, so you're free. Free to join. I'm just trying to also make sure that I get these claws angled up. Angled at the same angle. I'm free from Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Okay. Good. So yeah, if I do a stream then, and then I was messaging, or just message me, but I never read the message. Tuesday, you're good. But anyways, I've been the Ultimate Wolf. You can find the Ultimate Wolf on Twitch, the Ultimate Wolf on Instagram, the Ultimate Wolf on Discord. Friday, Thursday's review. I don't know what time yet. Will be the Robot Heroes Prime versus Unicron. Prime versus Unicron. So yeah, that's gonna be on the Thursday night. Thursday nights. On Thursday night, I was just seeing if I can maybe extend this out slightly, both sides. That way, it's here, that worked out a little bit. But yeah, if I have a stream during those days that you don't race, then yeah, then we can do a stream that day too. If I have something, if I have something, I'm gonna let John and Alpha know. If I don't, then I don't. I was literally just fixing it, not to end it, and then it falls over. Patience, Wolf. Thanks, man. And like I said, this is my own. Oh, it's a that bell again. Let me lower this. Thanks. It's my own creations. When the video goes public on YouTube, you'll see the thumbnail, or I can message it to you on your phone. Too, I already have the thumbnail. I just slightly changed up a few parts on from the original build, original robot build. By the way, these don't have names too, but I'm just fixing this wheel that popped off because it popped off, so I had to fix it. Yay! Fixing. Again. Or if again here. Rotate. I'm just gonna fix it and then I'm gonna end it. Okay. But yeah, and literally about to end it, then does that. You know why? It doesn't. It does not want me to end. But people need sleep. Wolf needs sleep. Okay, everything's slowly coming untapped right now. Why? No. Perfect. Perfect. You stay straight. You. Perfect. Stay. 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 I'm gonna keep repeating it until it stays. Fully. Stay, 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 stay. I bumped it by myself. I'm not gonna blame it that time. But stay. Okay, here. Okay. Decorations. I was just fixing the backdrop, but that's why it fell a bit. Fell over. Okay. There. That's everything. So yeah. You can make your own to there. Oh, if I had the axle grease crash bar, I believe his name is. And then I can make a T-Rex. And crash bar and scrapbook. I can make a T-Rex with 5 junkyards. Alright, anyways, I've been the Ultimate Wolf. You can find the Ultimate Wolf on Twitch, the Ultimate Wolf on Instagram, the Ultimate Wolf on Discord.